Yo guys, how's it going? Welcome to episode number 6 of the Coventry Crusade. This episode we are going to be playing the FA Cup third round that we got through, which I didn't show because it was against Morecambe, and I thought this would be a better game. It was either this one or the Peterborough one. And I think I picked the better one, to be honest, because it's a team I was not expecting to get, but it's at home, which is a little bit disappointing. I wanted an away game, but I'm very happy with the team we got. Even if it's a team I really don't like, saying it's Man United. So since the last episode where we played Manchester City, we have played half a dozen games, and we pretty much lost most of them. We started off with a 1-0 win against Morecambe, Thomas getting the goal in that one. Again, not really a lot to show in that one. Got the goal and that was about it really. And then we played Southampton under 23s in the Shagger Trade Trophy, South second round. A very strange sort of way of doing this. I have no idea how this tournament is going to work, but we're just going to see. And we got the 2 goals there, Rickett and Lameras getting the goals in this one. Again, we played really well. They didn't really do a lot at all. After we played them, we went on a bit of a losing streak, losing 3-1 to Southend, and we took the lead, and then we just crumbled in the second half. Just really disappointed that we couldn't hold on and do anything. We then lost 3-2 to Sheffield United. Again, we took the lead, and they came straight back into it, and we just couldn't do anything again. Very disappointing there. We then lost 1-0 to Bristol Rovers. Disappointing. They took the lead and we just couldn't score. And their goalkeeper was absolutely excellent. We dominated the game and just could not break down their defence. We then finally got a win against Peterborough in the league, beating them 2-1. We took the lead quite early on and held on pretty much all the way. Again, a little bit disappointed. It took us 3 games on the bounce to get the win, but we got there in the end. But we then lost 1-0 to Bolton, which frustrated me. Finally thinking we're going to get back off into the winning ways, and we go and lose. Again, we played okay, just their goalkeeper played even better. Ben Alnwick, again, he played for the ex-Tottenham player. I knew I reckoned him. For some reason I had Newcastle in my head, but I don't quite know why. His brother Jack plays for. I'm pretty sure it's his brother anyway. Jack Alnwick, who plays for Newcastle. Probably not brothers, but I don't know. Pretty sure it's the same surname though. So we lose that one. So we've gone up today against Man United in the FA Cup third round. Wanted this to be away from home, but we're getting TV money, so that's going to be a bonus. But I'm not expecting to go through. So then we lost 1-0 at home to Man City. Man United are actually top of the Premiership, so they're actually playing even better. So it's going to be an interesting game. What else has happened? It's January now, so we have not really had any transfers. We've got a couple bids I've thrown in everywhere. Benteke, good young shallow striker who I'm looking at. His contract runs out at the end of the year as well, so I might be able to, if I get him in now, if he does well, I might be able to entice him on a full-time contract. But you never know. Chaplin, we had a bid more or less accepted, but I decided to cancel it because they've just been stupid in the end, and I sort of made an offer for Woodburn just to see what they said, and they said no. In terms of players out, I don't think anyone's gone out really. No, we've had 2 players leave. Sterry, our right back, his loan finished. I didn't even realise it till he gone. It's like I was playing away. I was thinking, where's Sterry gone? Thought he'd just gone down the shop for a packet of fags or get a drink or something, and looked back and he'd gone back to Palace or wherever he came from. And the striker Daniel has gone back somewhere as well. I can't remember where he came from either, but I don't know. Let's quickly just have a look and see where they are. Sterry has gone back to Newcastle. Where did I get Palace from? That's because we're making a bid for Benteke from Palace, that's why. And I don't know where. I can't even spell Daniel's surname, so I'm not even going to bother trying to find him. So we're going to get into this game and hopefully have a good performance. At least want to show what we can do and at least be decent. I've made a couple of changes to the system in terms of roles. I moved the box to box to this side, and I put the deep line playmaker in from the centre to this side, and the ball winning midfielder into the middle. But that's about it. I've just changed up these. I've gone back to the advance forward. So effectively, I've just moved these roles around rather than have them the other way, and it seems to be working better. And that's about it, really. We haven't really done a lot else. Let's take Reed off there, put Fuller on the right and Ricketts in the middle. Let's go with that, I reckon. And they're going with Valencia, Jones, Rojo, Blind, Depay, Schweinsteiger, Laney, Lingard, Rooney and Rashford. Very strong team from them. So I'm hoping to at least put in a decent performance and not be completely destroyed. And we'll see what happens, lads. God, we win it back. Hesketh's going to go forward, but they're going to win it back straight away. They've got a corner. Rooney puts it in. Fellaini's at the back post, completely unmarked. Memphis, Jones, and he's nodded it in. Huh. Okay, our defending was very poor there. And that's their first shot. Not the way I was expecting to start the game. At least 5 minutes in, I expected to at least be 0-0 still. I didn't really want to go down so early on. If it decides to load, whip the ball in over the top. Fellaini just nods it in. Memphis nods it on. Why our keeper didn't come to that, I don't know. But Jones just has an easy tap in. And Fuller has already made me regret putting him in the team. I've got another corner. Whip it in. Fellaini at the back post this time, completely unmarked. And Jones again. Easy tapping from that. That's 2 corners we've conceded goals from now. Why no one is marking Fellaini, I have no idea. He's just completely free at the back post. I have to look at my defending corners instructions after this. Gale. Hesketh, where's he going? Tries to get there, back into Sordell, shoots, and easily saved by Romero. That was probably our best move of the game. And we actually had a shot on target that we've seen. I have to put that one in. Well, this is like the second highlight of the second half. And it's gone all the way back to Turnbull. Cook does well to play it out as Ricketts, but we've done nothing second half. It's been completely boring. And as a look of it, Fellaini's getting sent off. Which is about... what's that? 75 minutes too late because he's already done the damage. Right, coming up to full time and nothing's overly happened this game. Or this second half anyway. But if it stays 2-0, we've drawn the second half. And that's a win in my book. As I said, they're probably going to score now. Just giving up to Rashford. Don't let him score, don't let him score. At the Chong. Never heard of him before at United. And yes, it comes to an end and we lose 2-0. But we didn't concede in that second half. So therefore, we drew the second half, guys. As far as I'm concerned. Barnsley have beaten Man City. Okay, that was unexpected. Any other shocks in here? No, Leeds going through. Bond's going through against Cardiff is probably a little bit of a shock. Swansea and Charlton drew. Brentford took out Fulham. No. Charlton took out Fulham. Brentford took out Luton. Completely misread that. Anything else sort of big standing out? Southampton beating Tottenham maybe? Watford beating Leicester. No, more or less everything else is what you expect. I was saying gold route. So we'll advance forward to this game against Gillingham, and we'll see if we can do a little bit of transfer moves while we're at it. I'm sort of just looking at a few different players, sort of seeing right backs, sort of anyone decent. Sean Long looks like a decent option. He's 21. He's got quite a bit of potential. Scout report says you can get him quite cheap as well. And yeah, it looks quite decent. It'll be probably our starting right back. And yeah, probably looking at him. Attribute wise looks quite good. Let's compare him with... No, I'll come back to him in a sec. I want to get... I'm scouting Aaron Kuhl. No, absolutely looks like he's an immense player. His contract runs out at the end of the year. So really going to be looking to try and get him in. He's on my shortlist, so as soon as that sort of comes to the point where we can make an offer for him, I'm definitely going to be looking at it. I don't know why I'm scouting Will Boyle. Oh, yeah, he looks half decent. And yeah, that's what I was going to do. Look at Sterry. Where's Sterry gone? There he is. I just want to compare him with Sean Long. In terms of defending, Sterry's better than attacking, but Long is better physically. Right footed, about the same height, a little bit heavier. Attributes wise, he's probably about the 10 mark there. Physically he's better, natural fitness is better, and I always like that, and stamina is better. He's definitely going to be up and down the pitch more. Mentally not as good. They are the same age. What's this average? Unless that's the average of the total? I don't know. Well, yeah, I'm tempted to... What would he cost? I'd rather not stick with loans. I'd rather buy players now. Now it's getting to the point. As you can see, we've got realistic transfers on. Apparently, Thiago Ilori is interested in coming to Coventry. But I'm never going to be able to afford 89k transfer budget and 7k in the wages. And at one point, I'm pretty sure at the start of the season, they recommended a striker to me. They picked Emriel Heskey. It's like, okay, not who I was expecting them to come out with. Luke McGee. Let's scout him. He looks half decent. See what he can do. Yeah, so we're not paying anything for Benteke if he comes in, so we've got the money to spend elsewhere. So that's, how much do they want from 28k? And he can play centre back as well, so I like that when you have a full back, you can play both. Asking price is 31k. If we can get him 31 quarter, let's go 26. 28. Right, let's go 30 and offer them what they want and see what we can do. Got players' contracts running out in the next 6 months as well, so I was sort of looking at players who contracts expire in 6 months, who we can look at bringing in. A lot of them all like English teams, so I'd have to wait till what's it, June time before we can actually make any offers for them. Tanner maybe. Not really. He is shallow striker. He could be quite good. Let's scout him and see. Aruna Kone apparently could be interested. Ben Garrett, I'm scouting, young goalkeeper at Crewe, looks really good. But I don't want to make an offer for him yet. His no interest in joining us now. He could be a decent Premier League player in the future, which is really good. He's apparently better than what Charles Cook is now. Definitely going to be looking at him when the time comes. So I'll just keep an eye on him for now. In terms of other players, I think that's about it really that I was sort of looking at. We've got quite a few players' contracts running out, so and quite a lot of our squad is slightly older. Like McGee, 96 to 275k. It's not as good as what I was thinking. Add Tanner to the shortlist. Let's scout him till we get the full knowledge. That is something. Instead of like bringing in a load of players, I might look at sort of filling out our coaching team, see if we can get more joy here and sort of bolster the squad a little bit. Because there's a few positions we can fill in. We've only got like one scout, so we can definitely look at bringing some players in there. So, oh, we got Benteke on loan, so that's good. We're paying nothing for him, so that's even better. And let's go up and see if we, yeah, key player for the team. And yeah, looked quite decent. Very happy with him coming in. And could be a decent player for us in the sort of last third of the season. Any profit from the next sale? No, go away. Just off from now asking for 12 months of 75 quid. Right, okay. I've never had anyone ask for that little amount of money before. Let's just remove these. If you want anything, I'll offer you that, which is what your asking price was. So let's see what he wants. He wants 900 quid a week. He's on 700 now. Let's get rid of yearly wage rise and promotion. I want a 2-year deal. Let's get you 900 quid maybe. Agent fee, I'm not that fussed about. Appearance fee, what's he currently on? 210, so that's not a great deal. Let's go 240. Okay, so let's just go back to 900. Let's add in a optional contract extension for 2 years. If you only want a 1-year deal, I'll give you that, but I want the option to extend it by 2 years. If he'll bloody sign the paperwork. There we go. Eventually they do give in to you. Unless they completely blitz it out, then it's fine. So that's actually not a bad deal. 1 year with an option for 2, depending on how he does for the rest of the season. Could be a good little deal for us there. And not an expensive one either, only 31k. And with only having, okay, we've got 2 million in the bank, which is a point. I just want to see how much we made from that income. Gate receipts 400k this month. I think most of that came from the United game. We've got 144k for being in the FA Cup. So yeah, quite happy with that. Okay, we've only got 2 million in the bank, so we've got literally no money to play with. So making deals like this, sort of getting players on frees and that sort of thing, is going to be what I've got to do for the rest of this year. Because we've got a loan debt of 4 million to the chairman, which we're paying back, which will end in 2024. But if we can sort of get to the Premiership in the next 3, maybe 4 years, that's at a really big push. We could have that go up to, like, the Premiership money at the minute for like the first season is like 89 million. So it's like as soon as we get up to that sort of level, our bets are gone. We got a decent stadium, with it being about a 30,000 seater. Where is it? Got a stadium here. Where's our stadium? Facilities. Probably go there. We don't even own it. We pay 100k rent a year. Okay, didn't know that. We've got a 32-seater stadium. If we fill that out, then we're in a really good position. So, yeah. Right, in terms of when we're going to come back next, hopefully on a better run than what we are now, let's have a look. What have we got? coming up. I don't want to jump too far ahead. Gillingham? What's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 games away. It's into February. And they're a team in the top half. So hopefully we can get a good set of results against this lot here. And we'll come back for the Gillingham game in the league, guys. So, if I can click on the outro page, if you've enjoyed, smash that like button. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. I'll see you next episode, guys, for when we take on Gillingham.